Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Freight Forwarding Factorio 2 with 20x Science Multiplier. Picking up right where we left off, we finished nanobot research, and we are going to work on automating a mall, which will have more things than usual. We're going to have loaders, we'll have drills. Let's make a little list. Don't I have a hotkey for a new task? What is it? Task. Shift C. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we want assembler, miner. I already forgot half the stuff I said. Assembler, miner. Potentially crushers. That might be it from the and greenhouses. Maybe crushers and greenhouses. From the entity, from the like assembler version of stuff. And then we're gonna need belt, underground, splitter, loader, inserter, power pole, pipe, and stone brick. Should I automate stone brick? Potentially. Alright, we'll figure it out. So we need our sense of 8. And I'll probably do belts first. So what is a loader? A loader is iron beams, more gears. I need gears and beams. Automation core. You know what? Why don't we do automation cores first and put those back on the bus, and then we do our mall. Let's do a new production line. Automation core. Do a second, maybe. Those going. Curious if we can do a nice little tileable build that just has this ratio. So we've got 2 making the cores, 2 making gears, which could go here. They each need 2 inserters out. When do I get fast inserters? Soon-ish. I do need steel. Yeah, this isn't crazy. And we don't even need iron for... Oh, the problem is we do need faster. So we'll do sideways inserters. So that'll get the iron into the gear makers. And then need sticks here. Hmm. Maybe like that. And then... getting iron over to the sticks is kind of annoying. What if... what if... what if we did something like this? Might need... So we can do that. And then 2 there. 1 there. 2 here. And I think that does it. And the iron comes from behind. I guess this. And then we have copper in here. And then we have the output. Oh boy, we did it. I think that's it, right? Perfectly tileable. I can get as many automation cores as I want. Alright, speaking of automation cores, we now have nanobots, so I can utilize those. Do my bidding. But yeah, I think this is good to go. Let's make sure it runs. The copper going. Clicked the wrong button. Oh, is it because I didn't have any undergroundies? Never run out of undergroundies. Or belts. How's science coming, by the way? It's going. I need some more copper miners, though. What did I run out of? Belts. Just, you know, grab more iron and give our little mini mall here one last hurrah. That's been very helpful. I do have 6 more miners already, so we'll just get those built. And maybe build a few more. Sounds good. Yeah, you know what I should do is move this one over by 2 tiles so we get more coverage. Yay, the nanobots are doing things for me. It feels so good. Okay. And you guys are always going to be a bit imbalanced, so why don't we do that? Which then is technically not perfectly balanced because half is going to go... well, it's going to put... that one stays on that side, but these ones are going to half it, so it'll be 2.5 ones. side? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Definitely doesn't matter. Now we can finish automation core build. There we go. Alright. I'll take it. And we'll go ahead and do one more of these. Let my nanobots help out. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, automation cores. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are they come from? Maybe here? Looks like it. That's where the pollution cloud seems to be getting absorbed. Okay, before we go, though, I do need some more rifle magazines. Are we out of lead? That could be bad. And I should also get some more repair packs. Yeah, we're almost out of lead. I should go fetch more, lead. And what was I gonna grab? Stone. Grab some stone here so I can make some more repair packs. Where are they? Here. Okay. To war! I need some more fish, too. Uh-oh. The water's green. Have we killed all the fish? Not yet. I don't actually know. Do fish stop spawning in polluted water? Or is that not a thing? Where are you? Here, fishy, fishy. There's cheating. Fast inserter researched. They should change it to the three-eyed Simpsons one. That would be funny. There's got to be a mod for that. And if there isn't, you should make it. Oh, yeah, I think just straight east. So yeah, this must have been a biter expansion that happened. Yep, there they are. There's the culprits. Little turds. Oh, I forgot to craft more rifle. That's important. Got a biter attacking a rock again. While doing that. Okay, well, that's taken care of. I do need to go grab some more lead while I'm here. Because what we don't want is to have 0 rifle magazines. That would be very bad. It's so nice that I can just queue up researches and they get done, and I don't have to fill all the labs and the science creator buildings. I can just let it run. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, didn't we leave these here last time? So I should just be able to grab some. Yeah. Throw some lead in them. There we go. Won't need to wait very long. Maybe he didn't bring enough lead. Or lead, coal. And what do we have? 400 belts? You know what? If I were to cut some trees, I could at least get power over here. We will have to build a belt eventually and get some miners going. But for now, I think what we'll do is at least get power connected out here for the miners that I will eventually place down. Alright. Now, will I be able to use this little doodad? Can I get an underground belt across this? I'm not sure. I don't think I will be able to. When do I get landfill? Soon, but not yet. Yeah, it's like just diagonal enough. Yeah, a red underground would work, but this one wouldn't. Actually, would a red work? Isn't it one too far? Or am I missing something? Because doesn't a red only go too far there? Are you playing on the same map seed as me? Oh, Factorio 2 changes the underground length to a lot more. In vanilla, it's only 7 as a max length, but now it's 10, which means it can skip over 9 squares. I take it you're playing the same map seed, Gamer Scott. Otherwise, that comment wouldn't make any sense at all. Same map seed, but no biters, and only 2x science because you're a wimp. Hey, at least you did 2x. I'm proud of you for that. Make it a little bit more of a... Because honestly, 2x is still a pretty big change, right? It's literally twice as long. And numbers like 2 sound small, but when you consider the amount of time that something takes, when you double time, it gets longer really fast. Like if you go from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, that's a pretty big change when you're experiencing it. Yeah, it's your first science multiplier. Yeah, given, you know, the numbers are still fairly small, I feel like 2x is small enough that you'll notice it if you're only automating maybe like half of a science per second. But in previous runs of vanilla or Factorio 2, I think I usually automate 1 science a second, and it's always enough. You know, it's like that's always plenty for finishing your researches. Planodons obviously is different because of the requiring more of the lower tier packs as you go up in technology tiers. But the packs that don't do that, I feel like without a multiplier, science is basically free. You just need to automate it. You usually only feel the cost of science very early on after you've automated it. Eventually it just kind of blends in with the rest of the base and you don't even notice anymore that your base is actually needing to produce that science. Okay, let's get some more lead and get some more lead that we can pump into biters if necessary. And honestly, if I just throw some more iron in that, we can have enough belts to go get lead automated. Switch back to the nano emitter there. Grab the lead, get rid of the copper. Oh gosh, this thing's full. Why don't I put all the biomass in chests? You think you'd rather do a mega base than a science multiplier? Yeah, it's definitely an interesting dynamic of like, is it more fun to do more in the end game or have a science multiplier for the early game? A lot of it comes down to preference or which mod pack you're playing and like how do you want that mod pack to play out? What am I doing? I want to do this. I need coal. I'm gonna get a little bit more coal mining going here, just to make sure we have enough power. Base is still going strong on research. Why don't I just finish up these other basic ones? And then get text plates, optics. Are there any other really cheap ones? No, it does not look to be the case. I guess the radar amplifications are not that expensive. But we're not going to have actual radars for a long time. So I could do quality of life research or start to work on green cards, which will allow us into other countries. I mean, technologies. Shelter's kind of a pointless technology. I don't know yet. Okay, so I definitely want automation cores in a box. Stack to 100, so probably 3 stacks is plenty for my own personal use. You did K2 Mega Base, you wanted to get to 2,000 science a minute. You got to 1.5. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. I don't think I've ever done that much. Okay. So we'll have, trying to think what we're doing here. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is copper, or iron, copper, coal, wood. Once we have red belts, they can go over 9 at a time. So this is one section of the bus, and then we'll have a 2 space and continue there. So that's kind of the width of the bus sections. We'll probably put automation cores on with something else, but I think there is fine. And now it is time for automating belts. Might need some more assembling machines too. Okay, so we'll need some initial gear makers, I know that much, and then I'm just gonna have it ready for red belts. Red belts come fairly quick. we'll just get... I'll space them out like this, just because I like having a nice little grid. And we're going to be waiting for a bit here. So those will go there eventually, and then... Loaders. We also need beams. These three need transport belts. Maybe beams should also go on a belt. And then we're looking at beams, gears, cores, beams, gears, cores, beams, cores, beams, cores. So beams and cores are pretty consistently used in all of these entities that we want. Oh, and then we're going to want fast inserters, but those require green circuits. We won't have those for a bit. And inserter parts, which are cores and sticks gears. We definitely will need inserter parts as well. Maybe I'll do that over here. Inserter parts. Because we also need iron plates. Is that just for the first one? Yes. This is the only one that needs iron plates. Maybe that can even mooch off something else. And then need cores for these two. We'll figure it out eventually. Start with, this will come down. Get those going. Ooh, 10,000 basic tech cards. Nice. Okay, so there's beams and gears, and then we need iron for you. And then we need, for inserters, we need inserter parts. Which, something like this. Well, they should probably go on a belt, actually, because the other inserters need inserter parts too. Here. Gears and sticks. Sticks and gears may break my bones. Oh, we don't need that one. Okay. So that's inserter parts. And we also need automation cores. Do we need any copper for any of this? Crushers need copper cable. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and that built. And what we're gonna do is move. Oh, maybe I should have done blocks of 4. Feels disorganized. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna want copper. And we want that mixed with automation cores. Like that. I'm very excited for super force building. Needless to say. And then I think we'll have this one. What will it do? Maybe it'll try to be sneaky and just spend most of its time underground. And then I can get the automation cores out of it. These two guys. And then we need belts and gears. Beams and gears, I mean. That'll do that. Here we get belts on a belt. Belts on belts on belts. Wait. We're gonna have the other one here. Need more power poles. Okay, so what we want, that's gonna be red belts eventually. It's got the automation cores. This has beams and gears. So that's inserters running. Loaders. Need more undergrounds. I'll grab from the side so that we can export into a chest. Makes 2 at a time, so as long as I put a stack size limitation, which it's always bothered me that you can't do stack size limiting before you've researched increased stack size, because if you know you're going to need it later, then it's going to break these once you get higher stack sizes. It's always been a slight annoyance for me. You know, I'm building big bases, I might need 3 stacks there. Okay. So we are very short on iron, but otherwise this is all working. I think it's probably the miners. We're not mining enough iron. We can fix that. Oh, speaking of miners, I need to automate miners. But yeah, we're not getting the full 15 here. What are we getting? 9? Coal, don't want that. Feels good, we're using all of our iron. All 280 a minute. Pollution cloud is almost encompassed our starting island. It's gotten pretty hefty. We're up to 300 here in the boiler region. Okay, how much iron is that? Almost. Almost. We'll probably need 2 belts eventually. But I don't think I'm quite there. very slow handcrafting times on these guys. That should be good enough. So we'll guarantee that it's good enough. Because the sides of the belt, we've got more on the south than the north. Same here. So why don't we... one of those, that should help a bit. Half of it goes on top. Okay, and that only gets us a half belt of iron out. And if I'm using both of these constantly, it is only 2 iron plates a second. That's pretty cheap. Automation cores are getting backed up, but they're not quite there. I should have 100 anyway, so I'll steal some. But yeah, the mall is working. Let's continue on with the buildings. Buildings part. So we need assembler, miner. I'm not gonna do crushers yet, but eventually I might. And then I thought there was a third thing. Chests, maybe? I feel like that was it. Oh, I guess I need the nanobots. Oh, those need stone? Stone? I don't have stone on the belt yet. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Maybe power poles. But those are easy enough to handcraft for now. I usually automate the medium ones once I get them. Stone is a pain in the butt. Okay. Well, we can put that on a belt eventually. Automation cores. Miners. Okay, these guys. All that's needed. Belts need, or belts, chests. Even worth automating these? I don't think so. I'll move to steel, and maybe I'll automate the steel ones. But it won't be too long before I move to steel chests. Now I can just craft. Stack to 50, so 50 chests last a while. Ditch that, and then we will need stone for repair packs, which is annoying. And iron and copper plates. Okay, so copper plates on there, and then oops, nope, no long inserters. Don't need those. What we have adjustables for. Okay, and then that will bring the iron plates, and we need stone somewhere. Probably should have had it next to wood and coal. I guess we could still switch that easily enough. Just call that copper's. And then this is stone. Now I said no squiggles where not necessary, and I would say these are definitely unnecessarily squiggly here. Let's get that fixed. They do need to squiggle one tile because of the second belt of copper eventually. Alright, and stone. Go get some of that mining going. I also wouldn't hate having paved areas, so I might get stone brick going soon. Do a little merry-go-round there. I don't know if I need a full belt of stone. Half belt might be enough. There are certain things in Factorio that need a lot. So it's kind of like an ore in some ways, but for things like rails or nanobots, that half belt would be plenty, but I might need a full belt for other things. Okay, so now I need to bring the stupid stone all the way down. We'll go on the left here. This tile. There. Okay. Yeah. And then we need stone. And this is fine. I might have needed it for other things later anyway. In the mall. So I'll let my mall be expandable. 2 squares of nanobots has always been enough. Sweet. Alright, the mall is complete. Seems like a good spot to end a YouTube episode. Oops, that's not what I want to screenshot of. So for those of you on YouTube, I think we'll probably call it an episode there. Twitchers, stick around. We're going to keep streaming. Our iron is definitely a shortage right now, so maybe we'll go for a second smelting array of iron in the next episode. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.